Hey guys, I am Rayhane. In the previous video, I mentioned the fundamental of Hilt. In this video, I will teach you how we can use Hilt beside Roam database. So let's start. Guys, please see the previous video first and then continue seeing this video if you don't know anything about Hilt. And also before we had a series for working with a Roam database here in the channel. You can see we have a playlist for that. You can check and see this video. Okay, here I have a new project, and in this project I want to use Hilt and Roam database. So first of all, let me add a dependency and class path about our Hilt and also about Roam database into my Gradles file. Okay, first of all, here I should add a class path related to Hilt. So here we need to add this class path here, and also in the build Gradle app level file need to add some dependency for Hilt, and also I should add a plugin for Hilt here. So now we can sync it. And also let me add a dependency related to Roam database. Okay, great. Also we can update our version of this library here. Yes, and again we can sync it. First of all, let me create my package here. Here, the first package should be for adapter. The next one should be for my database classes, and the other one for my dependency injection, and the other one for my repository, and the other one should be for my UI, and the last one utils. Great. Here I can move my main activity into UI package. Yes. Okay, and here I can create two other activity for adding a note and for editing note. So here let me add empty activity and put it name here, add note activity. Okay, and here I can add another one for update. Sorry, update not activity. Yes. Okay, here my activity created. So just let me import this one. Okay, everything is good. Just I forgot here add view binding. Okay, let me sync it. Okay, great. So the first thing that I want to create, I want to have a object class for my counts variable. So here, yes, and can be object, yes, great. And put it here some counts val. Yes. And the other one for database. And okay, it's done here. Here, I started to work with some class related to database room. I will create an entity class, DAO, and also create an abstract class for my database. So let's do it. Here, first of all, not entity is kind of data class. So here, first of all, put annotate for entity, yes, this one. And here put it my table name. Yes, and put it my counts variable here. And let me import it. Yes, great. And here, first of all, I need to have ID. The type is int. And the other one can be not title. Yes. And as a string. And the last one can be not description. So, well, not description as a string. So far so good. Just need some annotation here. For example, for ID, I want to use primary key annotation. And also here, I want to set auto generate. Yes, true. And let me add some data here. Okay, and here I can use this annotation for changing the field name that save into database. Here, yes, and I put something like that. Yes, also I can do it again for my description field. Not. Okay, great. Let me add my DAO class here. So here, choose cutting class file, choose interface, and put it the name DAO, not DAO, for example. And inside this interface, first of all, I should insert this annotation. Okay, and here we need some function to do for save node, update node, delete node, and also get all node. So let me do it. And pass here node entity, and here I should use the annotation about insert. Okay, and also inside here on conflict, yes. That replace. Okay, good. And the other function for updates a node, and again here pass our node entity, and here as well I should use update annotation. Yes, great. And the other things I need to have it here, the function for a delete. Okay, so function delete a node, and again here pass my entity and use delete annotation here. Okay, the next function that I want to have it here is about get all the nodes from the database. So function get all nodes, and there is no parameter passed here, mutable list, yes, this one, and here I should pass my node entity, and here I can use a query annotation and put it inside this annotation SQL command that gave me all the nodes. So let me do it. Yes, query, and here I put the SQL command select all the data from my table yes, and also I can sort it by ID. Okay, order, let me order by not ID. Yes, great. Okay, great. And let me import this variable here. Okay, great. And the last function that I need to have here, get one node. Okay, function get node based on the node ID. So here I need the ID as an int, and is returned me all the node data. Okay, and here as well I should use a query. Yes, and here I use another SQL command, select all data from my table. Okay, where the node ID like this ID. Okay guys, great. All the function that we need is here. I can continue to create an abstract class for my database. So create a node database class. Just add abstract here. Great. And use annotation data, yes, database, and inside these I should put my entities. So here I have just one entity and passed here. Yes, and also need put the version, put it 1. Okay, And inside this class, just let me add the abstract function of our DAO. Okay, so far so good. Just let me some XML here for my layout, and also I need a separate layout for each item. So let me create that. Item node. Okay. Guys, for saving time, let me copy and paste the code related to our UI, because in database room series, I totally explain everything about UI and created a same UI on that series step by step. So let me just copy and paste the code related to UI. Okay. About this part, just let me paste it here. Okay, here we can see I just have two text view for showing title of each node and description. The another one is the main activity. Also, in the main activity, we have just a recycler view here, just a text view if there is no data in our database, show this text view, and we have floating action button here for going to another activity, actually for add node. So just let me create a drawable icon here for this button. This one is good, I think. I can change it. Okay, yes, here, as you can see. And the other activity that we have about update node. So let me here and put it all the code here. Okay, here we need a save icon, and actually we need a delete. So let me add it. Now, for example, this one. And for delete, add another one. This one is good. Okay, great. Yes, as you can see, here there is our layout. This button should for edit the node, and this one should be for deleting a node. So I guess our work with XML is done. No, this activity, there is no layout for this one. So let me add the UI for this one as well. Okay, I guess yes, the add. Okay, here actually the add node and the update node have same layout. Just in the update activity we have another button here. Okay, our work here is done with the XML, and we can continue our coding with create a class for the application class. So let me do it here. Create my app class, and here extended from application. Okay, and the first step for working with Hilt, I should put the annotation and Hilt Android. Okay, Hilt Android app. And the next step, I should add this class into my manifest file. So here inside the application tag, here his name, and as you can see, recognize my this class. And also let me add a UI behind of, yes, and also for this one. Okay, yes, the error is gone. The next step that I should to do is creating the module class. So let me do it. Here inside the DI package, I want to create my module database class. So here, let me with this name. In the previous project, each time when I need to use database, I should have created a database object in each of our activities or fragment, and also about DAO as well, and also about our entity. We also use our entity whenever we want to work with our data. I depend on these three classes. Whenever I want to work with database, these are my dependency. So let me create my dependencies here. First of all, I should add the annotation about module here. And then I want to use another annotation here, installing. Why I want to use this? Because as long as the application runs, Hilt will maintain its dependency provided via this module. So let me call this annotation here, and here, yes, I want to use singleton component. Okay, great guys. So let me create the function provider for my database. Here use application, context, yes. Context, no, this one, no. Yes, this one. And here we'll use room dot database builder. And inside this method, I should put contain and my node database, yes. And also pass node database here. Let me import this one. Okay. And here, called some method element thread queries. Yes, I want to have it. Also, I need fallback to destructive migration. Yes, I want this one. And the last one is built. You guys, here we have an error, and let me check why here we have an error. Okay, oh, I forgot to add extend here from our room database. Okay, and now the error should be gone. Yes, and it's okay now. Just let me put some annotation here. The first one should be providers, and the another one should be singleton. And why here use singleton? Guys, because a singleton annotation tells Hilt that node database should be initialized only once, and the same instance should be provided every time it's need to be injected. Okay, let's continue for creating another dependency for my DAO. So find provide DAO, and here pass db as a node database, and here db again and node DAO. Great. And also here as well I should put providers and also singleton. Yes, great. And the last thing that I should to add here is about my entity. So fun provide entity. Okay, great. And here pass my node entity. And also here let me add providers. Great, guys. Here our work with the module is done, and the next step is about creating repository. Why we need to have repository? Because I do not want to use my DAO function directly, so repository class is responsible for providing information for me and needs to inject node DAO inside the constructor of this class. So let me do it. Here we can use at inject and put constructor here, and inside this we can create a variable of our DAO. Yes, here. And here create our function. Save note. Okay, note as node entity, and here put DAO dot DAO dot insert node, and put my parameter here. Great, guys. And the other one about update node. So again pass my entity here, call DAO and update node, and here again pass my parameter. The other one for delete. Okay, again node from the node entity, and here call DAO and delete node, and also pass. Okay, there is just two other function for get one node and get all the nodes. So get node, yeah, and here I should just pass this parameter, and here call get a node and pass the ID here. And the last one, get all nodes. Okay, again DAO dot, oh okay, here there is a mistake. Let me here in the DAO. Here, this one. Yeah, great. Yes, it's done. Okay, guys, here our work is done with our repository. Here I can see there is an error inside my module file. So let me check it. Why here there is... Oh, okay, guys, when you try to use dependency injection, your entity should have a default value. So here just need to add something like that, and here you can see the error is gone. Continue, and in this step I should create an adapter for our recycler view. So let me create a class for that, not adapter. As always, the first thing I should extend this adapter from our recycler view adapter. Recycler view dot adapter, and here pass nodes adapter dot Viewholder. Okay, great. Just let me create this class here as an inner class, and also here I should extend it from Viewholder. Yes, this one. Okay, just here need... Yes. And let me implement this member. Okay, great. Just let me... Okay. And so far so good. And also here I want to add view binding. So private latinate var binding. Yes, this one is correct. And copy, and here inside the onCreate Viewholder we should implement our binding. So first of all, create inflator. Yes, layout inflator dot from, okay, parent dot context. Great. The other things here, binding but item, not binding inflate, here pass inflator parent and false. And the last things that I should to do, return Viewholder. Okay, guys, great. And also here I can now pass binding dot root, and also here I need to create a function, something like that. Okay, and here passed the item. Okay, let me, okay, add it manually. Yes, not entity. Okay. Inside this method, I should put holder that bind. Okay, guys, here I need to create a diffutil structure. So let me add diffutil here. Private val differ callback. Okay, object, and here diffutils. Yes, item callback, exactly, and not entity. Okay guys, here we need to implement some member. So let me, yeah, and here I should return old item dot not id equal with new item dot not id. And again here also we need to return old item equal with new item. Okay, great. And the other thing that I need to do, create another variable, differ, yes, this one. I use this one, and here pass these and my differ callback. Okay, great. And here I can use my differ, yes, and the current list, the position. Okay, and here for this method I just need to pass differ dot current list dot size. Okay, here let me add binding apply, and here I just want to put the data into my view. So TV title dot text should be inserted from title, and for my description as well, dot text item dot description. And also guys, I wanted when click on each item go to my another activity for editing, for deleting. So here need to call root dot set on click listener, this one. Great. Okay guys, and here inside set on click listener I should create a variable intent for going to other activity with the not id. Okay, here call intent, pass I forgot to create a context here. I can create a variable for having a parent context. So yes, this one, and here I can put parent context inside this variable. Yes, and use it here. Yes. And here I should pass that activity I wanted to go here. So here I want to go update not activity. Yes, and intent dot put extra. Here we can put something like that. Okay, is the bundle name, and pass my not id here. And the last things that I need to do here, context start activity with this intent. So far so good, guys. Here our work done with the node adapter. Okay, yes, we can continue. Just there is a one point. In previous room database tutorial, we use directly node adapter, and here we can inject this class into whenever that we want to use this adapter. Okay, so let me use inject here and call constructor. As I mentioned in the previous video about Hilt, there is no issue when we use constructor empty here, and everything here is done. Let me go to a main activity. Okay guys, here we should inject our class. How? Like this: @sign inject latinate var. Here we need our three class. The first one is about repository, the second one is about node adapter, and the third one is about our node entity. So here the first one is about repository. Yes, here again at inject latinate var node adapter. Yes, here, and the last one inject latinate var, and here I want to have my node entity like this. And also let me add view binding here, and add it here. Okay. Okay guys, great. In the main activity, I have a list and I want to show my data into the list. So first of all, need to check our item. There is any item in our list or not. So for that, let me create a function. Okay, here I want to have check item method, and inside this function, first let me, okay, in this method, first of all, I want to check there is anything in my database or not. How we can do it? With the get all nodes function in my repository. So if repository dot, here we can see all the function that I have created in my repository file. Okay, here is not empty. If it's not empty, that means I can access the data and put it into my recycler view. Here my visibility of my recycler view should be visible, and that text about being empty is gone, and also attach the data into my differ list. So let me do it. Dot visibility of view, yes, dot visible, and about that text tv empty text, yes, visibility dot view dot gone. And also here with node adapter, yes, differ and submit list, I can attach my data into node adapter, and then attach this adapter into my recycler view adapter. So again, repository dot get all nodes here. Okay, great. So here we need another part. If is empty, so this visibility is changed. This one is gone, and the text view related to empty will be visible. Okay, here. Okay, here guys, I need to set another function for here. I have got all the data from my database, so need to insert this adapter or attach this adapter into my recycler view adapter. So here, let me create another function. We can call setup recycler view. Yes, and let me create this function here. Yes, and here binding.argNodeList dot apply. First, I want to add linear layout manager for this recycler view. So linear layout manager, and put this. Yes, is great, and attach the adapter here from node adapter. Okay, everything seems good. Okay guys, if I'm not mistaken, here we have, yes, a button for going to another activity for adding node. So let me here at the functionality binding.btn.set onClick listener. Okay, start activity intent, and here should pass this and the activity that we want to go there. Yes, this one, class Java. Okay, great. Just one thing guys, I should call my check item on the resume. On resume, yes, here, and here I should call this method. Why I put the method here? Because when I'm back from this activity, I mean add node activity, or back from the other one, update and node activity, this method is a good method for checking my database for having data or not, and then based on this function can show me all the data inside the database and fetch the data and showing into my recycler view. So the other things that I need to do here with the add node activity. Okay, first of all, let me add view binding here. Yes, this one, and here layout inflator, binding dot root. Great. And also guys, here I need to inject my repository, and also I need to inject my entity. So let's do it. Yes, inject latinate var repository. Yes, this one, and another one. Inject latinate var not from not entity. Yes. And here, let me add binding apply, and here I should add the code about saving data into database. So set on click listener. Okay, while title comes from my edit text view dot to a string. Yes, and the other one for description, edit description dot text dot to a string. First of all, need check both of them is empty or not. So if title dot is not empty, yes, is better, or my description is not empty, that means this variable has a data and can save into my database. So not entity, and again not entity 0. Here we should pass title and description. Okay guys, great. And now we should call our repository and save node with this node entity. And also finish this activity and automatically back into our main activity. So if it's empty, here just show a toast. Okay. Title and description cannot be empty. Okay, here our work done with the add node activity. The last thing that I need to do, coding this part. Okay, first of all, let me add binding here. Yes, this one. And let me copy and paste it here. Inflate, layout inflator, binding dot root. Okay, and here again I should use inject my classes. So let me inject latinate var my repository. Yes, this one. Okay, the other thing that I need is about adapter. Yes, this one, guys. And the other things that I need to here, my node entity. Latinate var not entity. Yes, here. And just let me create some variable. Default title and private var. Okay, default description. Okay, here, as I said before, from our adapter, here guys, we passed the node ID, and here we can get that data. How? With the intent. dot extract. Yes. That's let's. Okay. Here I can use this variable and put it here. That ID that comes from my recycler view. Get int. Yes. And put it here. That bundle name. So let me, yes, here, not ID. Okay, yeah. Okay. Binding that apply. Okay. And now I can put the data, I mean the title and the description from this ID. Okay, so here dot repository dot get note, and here I can put that ID and call note title. Great. And about the description, again repository get note, pass the note ID here, and note description. Okay, great guys. And now here I have the data. So I can put these data into my this view, a title and description. So let me do it. Edit title dot set text. Yes. And here pass the default title. And as well for my another edit text view, set text and default description here. Okay. And if I want to click on the delete button, what happened? So dot set and click listener. So not entity here, not entity, pass not ID, pass default title, and also default description. And here I can call my delete note by my repository and pass not entity here. Just that, guys. And also call finish for backing automatically into main activity. Okay guys, and here we have another button for updating our note. Okay, btn save dot set on click listener. Okay. Okay, here again, well, title. Here you can put edit text to a string, and also another one for description. These codes in the btn save button is so like to another button in the add note activity. So here dot text dot to a string. Okay guys, here let me go to add note activity and copy this part and paste it here. As I said before, totally same. Okay guys, here need change this one into update note, and also here change this one into, yes, this one. Okay guys, here our work is done, and we can run our application and see the result of our code. Guys, as you can see, our application is crashed. And why? Because I forgot to add annotation into my main activity, into my add node activity, and also into my add update node and activity. So here, let me add this annotation, and also for this one, and also here as well for this one. Just let me check why here we got the error. Yes, now everything is done, and again we try to run our application. Here, yes, you can see our application worked as we expected. So here, when I click on the add button, here in the add new activity, I can put some sample text here and add node into my database. Yes, here. And let me add the another one, text 1, sample 1, and yes. And here, when I click on each button, should go to another activity with these data for deleting or maybe updating. So let's test it here. Yes, as you can see. Okay, and let me change it to 2, and here add 2 and update these data. Okay, let me check the code. Okay, let me check title, description, not entity with these data. Okay guys, I find the issue here. I should put the node ID. Yes, because of that the application doesn't know which data should be updated. Okay, let's go and okay, let me test again. Text 3, sample 3, and here, yes, it's worked now. Just because of here, I forgot to change it into, because guys, here, when I copy and paste this code, I forgot to change this one. So because of that, and if I want to delete this data, just like that. Okay, all the functionality work. Our tutorial here is done. Guys, if there is any question, please don't hesitate to ask me in the comment section. If you are new in this channel, please subscribe my channel and like my video and left comment for me. Thank you guys. Have a nice day. See you on the next video about Hilt beside a retrofit.